Bubs certainly has stamina. Got pounded for 3 straight days and is still cruising for action. Starting to think you're the only one big enough for him.
Care to explain why he still has the verses? If you can't be useful, dispatch yourself and save me the trouble.
Finish myself? After how hard I went? At least sweet-talk me through it.
For the last time, I am busy dealing with the singularities. Do not interfere.
Relax. I know I fumbled with Bubs, but I purloined another toy. One just as intense. She vibes with us, if you know what I mean.
This is where Gran Jita and I formed our lifelink, right before Bahamut answered our call.
Welcome to the Sanctum. Let's head in.
This is the first time I've been inside.
Yeah, the grown-ups always told us to keep our snouts out.
The Sanctum has an extensive history with this island. It's a shrine to the dragons of destruction and rebirth. My family has worshipped the Dragon of Destruction here for generations. I too was a priestess, responsible for receiving the dragon's word.
The Dragons of Destruction and Rebirth, you say?
Rayan, what do you mean you were a priestess?
I am just an echo of my former self, projected here from beyond the skies. The dragon reconstructed me as a vessel, by which to enact its divine will and restore this world.
Wait, is that why your causality is aberrational? Even worse than the singularities.
I believe so, yes. And in order to begin healing the world, we must first cauterize the anomalies, such as myself.
We have to offer your life in exchange for the angels?
That's too cruel. The skies are warped far more than I imagined.
But... we can't have our cake and eat it too. How do we beat Lucilius without... doing everything possible to resurrect the angels?
Wait, Rayan, you said you were sent here to restore the world. Is that something you can accomplish without the angels? Is there another way? Rayan, be open with us.
We're on your side. We want to help. Yes, I know. Several loci have formed in these skies. In those loci, the time, space, and causality of several dimensions, including this one, intersect, throwing everything out of alignment.
Formed? They were made! Thanks to Beelzebub.
Unintended outgrowths of my plan to dominate all creation.
Beelzebub was a catalyst, but little more. Versus is what intended the chain reaction of misalignments. It's what drove and still drives the chaos around us. It chose Beelzebub as a means, not vice versa. Because above all else, Versus hungers for strife. And what better agent of strife is there than an astral, the astral, with the power to break free of pandemonium, and the ambition to rule over all?
No wonder the serpent slithered to me. He had to ensure the chaos was amplified until it corroded the bars of Lucilius's dungeon.
That's not all it corroded. The chaos has breached so many dimensions, it's near impossible to separate and realign them. Countless worlds are being superimposed on ours. It's only a matter of time before existence collapses in on itself. That is why I was sent here. By the will of my god, the Dragon of Destruction, I must collect the Versus Core.
You mean steal the Versus Core from me? And here I thought you'd nursed me to health out of the goodness of your heart.
I meant to retrieve it while you were weak. But something stopped me. The thought of Gran and Cheetah.
Huh? Us?
And now that I've seen my babies all grown up, my mission, the world, none of it matters anymore. You are my world.
What are you saying?
Wait. Vern? Gran! Cheetah! Oh gosh, I've wanted to apologize for so long. Oh, but seeing you here like this, it makes everything feel all right again. I was on the lookout for shops I've been to, but I think they're all gone. This could have been my life.
Wait, are you saying you're her mom?
I'm so sorry. If I hadn't hesitated, you wouldn't be facing heartache. Because whether we bring back the angels or fulfill my original purpose, I don't belong in this world. When it's restored, I'll vanish along with all the other irregularities. Never to see you again.
No, not that I don't believe you, but that is a tall tale. How come your kids are the same age as you? And what about their hair?
My bond with the Dragon of Destruction was strongest when I served as its priestess. It must have revived me as I looked back then. As for my hair, it's naturally lighter. But before the dragon sent me to your world, it invested me with power. That's probably what turned my locks jet black.
So you really are our mom?
I am. Oh, you don't know how happy I feel to finally spend time with you. You were still babies when I... But look at you two now.
Aw. It's a little weird to think we've been traveling with Gran and Jita's mom this whole time.
I knew something about her seemed familiar. Just couldn't put my claw on it.
Loath as I am to interrupt this touching reunion, I can assure you Lucilius isn't squandering his time. What happens if I give you the Verses? Lucilius is banished once more, and my soon-to-be kingdom is saved.
I, or actually my god, will manifest through me and enact its judgment.
A divine intervention, more potent than the Supreme Primarch's aid, to be sure.
Maybe too potent.
What do you mean?
Remember, the god that I serve is the Dragon of Destruction. It will raise all anomalies, including Gran, Jita, and Beelzebub. The extent of this purging is beyond my knowledge or control. I can't guarantee any of you will escape.
You have no control at all?
But the dragon's channeling through your body, right? Can't you just, I don't know, aim it somewhere else?
Technically speaking, this isn't my body, but a vessel built by higher powers. I'll need to return it when the dragon descends.
So, it doesn't matter if we don't bring back Sandalphon? You'll...
No, we won't let that happen.
Yeah, there has to be another way. I'm sure we can save you and the angels.
While you gnats are grasping at straws for a miracle, Lucilius is executing his grand finale. Listen, singularities, and listen well. Either salvage what you can now, or lose everything to your inaction. You know what? I'll make the choice for you. I'll butcher the girl and her spawn, then subjugate the angels. They'll wreak havoc on Lucilius and his pet.
A bold statement to make in my presence.
Ah, yes. I'll need you alive, won't I? If you refuse to call for the angels, I'll make you beg for salvation.
You'll regret those words.
What was that? Why is it so dark?
I've waited so long. So long. And now, we're together.
Who are you?
What did you do to the others?
I moved them out of our way. They were so loud, and I wanted to talk to you in private.
If you want to talk, come out where we can see you.
Psst. You know her?
No, never seen her.
But you do know me. Why are you suddenly treating me like a stranger? Just like everyone else did. Maybe you met Gran or Jita in a different world? Wait, no, because then one of them would still remember it. You stood up for me. You said you'd help me start over. Was it all a lie? Even the part where you said we'd be together forever?
Oh, my sweet, pay them no heed. They are not true as thee. The world we gaze upon but a forgery, for it shows true mockeries of the being whom did once we cherish.
We can't take her with us. Who knows what she might do to the crew?
Did you really think we'd accept you after all the horrible things you've done?
No! No, make it stop! They wouldn't. They never. They didn't accept me. They welcomed me to their crew. Our crew. They can't all have been. It wasn't just in my head, right? Right? Right?
Near the Death Evoker. Cute puppet, isn't she? Figured she'd fit right into the destruction and rebirth shebang. Resetting her causality, daubing her over with memories from a different timeline. You're quite the artiste. Why don't you paint me like one of your dolls someday?
The Evoker's a lab rat. Adequate for testing causality manipulation, but little else. She won't hold off the singularities for long.
Okay. That's my cue to go downtown.
I can't believe
take the bullet.
Nier's a creepo. Let's just go, Lyria.
Hush, my beloved. Thou art not well. For which these wretches must perish.
Not liking the sound of any of that. Duke's up!
Dad, you're the only one who understands me. I don't need anyone else. Destroy them. Destroy everything! Everything! I believed you. I trusted you.
That wasn't enough.
Draw tears from my beloved and pay the price for your love.
Incoming!
Accept me! I will do anything!
Here we go!
Here's one! Double up!
Hear my call!
We've never known. Why does she seem so pregnant?
Sweet.
All those venomous tongues!
That should do it! Here's one!
Here we go! Let's finish this!
Dodge this!
Me too. Die like the rest of them!
It's time!
I wanted you to love me for who I am.
Quest clear.
I feel like I know.
Can't we talk this out?
But I don't understand. Why did you take the bullet for me?
I didn't want you to die.
We care about you. Please, don't scare us like that again.
You want me around? You won't try to get rid of me?
We won't, Nier. You can change. You deserve a second chance. That memory. Was that another me in another world? It felt so real.
I saw it too. Maybe it's a vision from the future.
Nier, right? That's what Gran called you in that forward, I guess?
I was wrong. You were only trying to help. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
Hey, it doesn't matter how or when we met. You're part of the crew.
I am? Are you sure?
Of course.
Don't forget me again. Ever.
Home sweet Zinkenstill.
You're back! We got split up and teleported who knows where.
Sorry, that was me. I just really wanted to talk to them.
Wait, I don't see Rayan. She wasn't with you?
Everyone outside, now!
Playtime over already? Kids nowadays, they're no fun.
Let go of Rayan!
No can do. Daddy's orders. Better say your farewells now, because you probably won't see her again.
Belial!
Bye, babes.
Help!
Dimensional bubble. Huh. Nifty primal to have around.
Everyone's here. Then are the mystery pair on our side now?
Yep. And we owe them our lives. Thanks, Nier.
Oh, well, Death did all the work. But I'm glad I could help.
I doubt the island was so fortunate, though. That light was Lucilius's doing. Probably wiped Zinkenstill off the map.
No!
Zinkenstill. Gone?
I can't believe Rayan... or... Mom, I guess. I can't believe it's her mission to destroy us.
We just met, and the world wants to tear us apart.
My heart goes out to you, but there's no running from the truth. Rayan's life is not her own. I know because I too was delivered here by a higher will. She's caught up in something greater than any of us. Any of the angels, and any of the astrals.
Yes, she's a vessel for a god. It's got a rather oafish scheme, though, hasn't it? Quash your problems until they go away.
Why would Lucilius kidnap her, though? Do you think it was to prevent her from acting?
Whatever the reason is, one thing is clear. He sees the girl as a threat.
We must rescue her. Do we have any ideas where Belial could have taken her?
Avast, mateys! Prepare to be boarded! Zero! Wait, you chased us down in that dinky little ship? Yup! Wanted to swing by and let you know that Pandemonium's acting up. People around town are worried we're gonna have a repeat of the warp zone kerfuffle.
Thanks for making the trip, Sierra.
Pandemonium.
Shall we go? Best we strike while the iron's hot.
We await your orders, captains.
Head out!
Causality collects here, does it? Awfully convenient.
Look! See the big tear in the sky?
The inside's all warped and twisted. Must be where Lucilius is.
Hey, about the Mumster. If Lucilius killed her, the angels would come back, right? And that'd be bad news for him.
That's true. I'm sure she's doing okay.
Ah, yes. I expect she and Lucilius are just sitting down for tea and cupcakes now.
Beelzebub, you have a game plan? We've got two options now. Either one costs Mom her life. I don't want to accept that. There has to be a better way.
Doubtful. But if it's any consolation, I'll snuff you gnats along with her, and then the angels will be mine to command. But first, I imagine we'll have to get through the serpent to reach the girl. Make yourselves useful, and you'll at least live long enough for a final reunion.
Why, I oughta...
Vern, it's fine. I don't like it, but we kinda need Beelzebub's firepower.
If you've no more quibbles, let's move.
Wait, what should the crew do?
We don't know what's in there. Grand Beelzebub and I will go. The rest of you, make sure the Grand Cypher's ready for a quick getaway. Hey, you're not going without me! Your Mumster's practically my Mumster.
I'm going too. Our lives are linked after all.
Stay safe out there. We'll be on standby for your return.
Singularities. The fate of Rayan and the world rests in your hands.
We got this!
At last.
Time to settle the score, Lucilius.
Welcome to my laboratory. Here, chaos is mine for the shaping. You do realize that?
Yours now, perhaps, was mine for the taking. I'll see your head roll. For good.
Enough, Beelzebub. You are by far the least interesting of my guests.
You?
Gran! Jita! You can't fight here!
You could, but the outcome is already decided. You are singularities. I am not of these skies. We are alien specimens tipping an unstable dimension. Ergo, our causalities are fixed. A world, as any system, craves equilibrium. Therefore, the gods keep a stopper on the fate of wild cards, to prevent us from upsetting the balance by creating unexpected and divergent timelines. Jita bested Lucilius in another timeline. So, causality will also rig our match in her favor. Thus, no divergence will occur.
Wait, what?
I land a lethal blow. The gods conjure a miracle to save your life. The world is realigned on its rails. Ah, yes. Another good example. You, Beelzebub, have lost to me. Therefore, you will always lose to me, in any timeline. I need not waste strength on you now, as I am guaranteed a victory, regardless of my condition at the time of our duel. You're no more than a fly on the wall. Stand aside. I will see you killed later.
Lucilius!
Can it? I'm trying to think here. Alright, so if Fly Guy can't beat you, what makes you think you can beat Jita and Gran?
If I must reiterate, this is my laboratory. Point Zero. Here, I have united chaos and providence. Ordinarily, divine providence would counteract the grand finale. In this world, however, causality, the laws of the gods, it's all corrupted. The force Edamananki exerts no longer pulls us toward stability, but rather drives us toward ruin.
To, strip things down. At point zero, we aren't bound by fixed causality. Silius can play us like harps. It's a sweet spot in space-time. Once we get rid of the kids, a few more deft strokes. And, well, there blows the world.
Now, nothing stands between me and your death.
That's why you stole the girl. To lure us into your trap.
If you've grasped the procedure, commencing trial run of the 12 wings.
Brace yourselves!
Priestess! Catch!
Is that?
The Versus Core? What's some human kid gonna do with it?
No. Get it away from her!
Thank you, Beelzebub. I've procrastinated long enough, but the mission can't wait any longer. Not with my babies in danger.
Mom!
As both a priestess and your mother, I will protect your future.
Please, stop!
I have to do this. If after Lucilius is gone, I turn on you, you know what you have to do. I'm sorry, sweeties. I love you.
But...
Okay. We got your back, Mom. Now and forever.
We'll pull through this. As a family.
Sometimes, you need to burn a few brambles to blaze a new trail.
Divine interference? Here? This wasn't in my calculations.
Wasn't it? For all your intellectual posturing, you couldn't outwit the gods. The real battle begins now, and there can only be one victor.
Thank you, Gran, Cheetah. I'm so glad I got to see you all with a smile.
Unstable source of chaos confirmed. Commencing destruction.
Silius, this is bad.
Serpent, deemed non-essential to Skyrim.
She's little more than a puppet of purgation. Rough-hewn, puerile. Is this all you have, Beelzebub?
Lucilius, Astral. You are next. The dragon's judgment awaits.
I hope you understand, Beelzebub, that you too are subject to eradication.
Removal of irregularities is highest priority. Resolution of singularities shall follow.
Hypocritical. I would argue that a human in possession of divine power is more irregular than I. Moreover, the Angel of Cunning fell from grace millennia ago. If he is unfit for the Sky Realm, why has he been left in it?
Divinity does not intervene, except where unavoidable. You and the Serpent now know too much.
Lazy. If our overseers can't be bothered, I shall relieve them of their duties. Nameless pawn of the gods, Your pitiful existence ends here.
I am neither nameless nor a pawn. I inhabit more than a single life form. I am this realm manifest. Should you require a term by which to define me, I am Versusia.
I have already given this realm a name. Zero. You define yourself as nothing, and shall be reduced to...
Silence! This fight is mine!
You can't be serious.
If I must reiterate, only the strongest will survive. This Versusia is the dragon of destruction incarnate, a very god. There is no greater element. I will conquer that might, make it my own, and then I shall be the uncontested ruler of the skies!
Beelzebub? Was this his plan all along?
You're next in line, Lucilius. Kiss your wretched serpent goodbye while you can!
By all means, fight amongst yourselves. I'll complete my initial task, killing the singularities.
Beelzebub, Astral, you have also brought chaos unto this world. It will be more efficient to remove you before confronting Lucilius. I will prioritize your elimination accordingly.
Now we're getting somewhere. I shall build my throne on the carcass of a god!
You appear excited to duel me. This is illogical. Lack of adequate fear may manifest in further unpredictability. Beelzebub, Astral, must be eliminated swiftly.
I'll hold off Beelzebub. You have to stop Lucilius.
Mumster? That you? But how?
My spirit's still tethered to the vessel, but only barely. Soon I'll lose all control, and the true battle to restore the skies will begin. Don't waver. Fight to the end.
With the two of us together?
Anything's possible.
Vern, Lyria, please, take care of them.
We will, Ran. It's a promise.
Take off your rose-colored glasses. At the end of the day, there is only one possible outcome. The grand finale. You'd put this world's corrupted fate back on its rails, not knowing or caring where they lead. There is no destination, no happy end. All that awaits is chaos. Life's eternal battlefield. Is that truly what you want?
It's not about what you or we want.
This world belongs to everyone. We won't let you mess it up.
Lucilius, you're going down!
Think. Versusia's gone off somewhere. You can't hope to best me alone.
Alone? Nonsense. Is that who I think it is?
You.
Sandalphon!
The crew never fights alone. I can't believe I'm the one saying that.
Does this mean the angels are back? Booyah! One step closer to making good on our promise with Munster.
I've been watching your struggles from above, and I know what it took to summon me. So, thank you for your efforts and dedication. I won't squander the time your mother bought us. Lucilius, this ends here!
Thanks, Sandalphon.
With you here, the fight's as good as won. Split up and pincer him. I'll act as backup.
Gotcha. Come on, Gran.
On it!
Soon I will have peace. Singularity. Know that this time around, your gods won't save you.
Lucky for us, I'm not the type to need saving. Take him down! Cheetah! This ends here!
Death is the only path.
Ram! Cheetah! You okay?
Get up. Share your burdens with your crew. You've done more than enough, Sandalphon. We won't be going down again.
The laws of nature, the oppression of causality. While these fetters exist, we will never be free. You've tipped your hand. What next? Back to uncreated light. Axel.
Get up!
Forsaken.
Good hit!
Lament.
Here I come! We need to pull free! Tremendous!
Now then, let's see how fast be gone. Back on your feet. Next time, I'll be sure to break both body and spirit. There, myopic. Let there be blood. Forgotten.
That's how it's done!
The hour has struck, so you've chosen the way of pain. The bells toll for doomsday. They're the last thing you'll ever hear.
Time for some fun! Here we go! Bad feeling in the pit of my stomach. Stay alert!
I will insist on wasting my time.
Right! Dang it,
Forsaken. Lament.
You ready? Drive, drive!
Marvelous.
Get up!
For your annihilation. Forgotten. Die on the altar of freedom.
monster now. The rest is up to you.
No matter what he throws at us, we'll stand strong.
For the skies! And for Ryan!
Before extinction.
No sluts! You don't scare me!
I will strip these broken skies of even hope.
Have yours!
I had hoped you'd see reason to accept the inevitable, but it seems all you understand is violence.
It's time!
Lucilis! Your grand finale will never see the light of day!
You won't take away our future!
Let there be from God. For your annihilation. From God.
Here we go!
Before extinction.
Lyria! After me! Tempest Flame! Bahamut!
Death is your deliverance. Face your own mortality. Why fight on? Is this world truly worth preserving? Thraldom in life.
Let's finish this, once and for all!
What does the future hold but disappointment?
You evil types need hobbies.
This is wrong. Everything is wrong.
Lucilius, you can't excise all the things you resent, all that you don't understand. The world will just move on without you.
Preaching to your creator. You weren't even meant to have those wings.
2 singularities? And now him? That's a lot to swallow.
Still functioning? Then make yourself useful.
Not on top of your game today, are you? If you meant to flip causality, wouldn't it have made more sense to smash the vessel of God before the singularities?
Are you saying I mistook my priorities? I thought you, of all these lower beasts, knew your place.
What happened?
Gran, Cheetah, you're back!
Catalina, the crew, everyone's safe.
You must be Sandalphon. Seeing you here, it means more than words can say.
At last! The angels are back! But then, what happened to...
Ryan! Mom! She's still in there!
The girl discharged her duties. The angels have descended from on high, and deep in the void, Lucilius, the Serpent, and Vesusia are locked in combat. How fortunate for you, midges. Despite your blindness, you seem to have bumbled into a happy ending.
No! We're not happy! And who's Bumbly? You're the one who had your stuffing knocked out by Mumster.
Still, the pandemonium has returned to normal. Lucilius has been contained. And thanks to your sacrifice, Rayan's sacrifice, the skies were saved.
Whew. Tell the truth, I was afraid we wouldn't make it.
But here we all are. Oh, well. Except for Rain.
Cheetah.
As the current Supreme Primarch, I owe you my deepest gratitude. Your courage saved our skies, once again. Each loss bears its own fingerprints. I don't pretend to understand all of your pain, but I can at least empathize with a part. What you laid down today, it's formed the base stones for countless other lives. Sky dwellers everywhere. They have a future because of you. Another chance at happiness. Don't you think you deserve to share in it?
Another chance at happiness, huh?
As both a priestess and your mother, I will protect your future.
We'll pull through this. As a family.
Sometimes, you need to burn a few brambles to blaze a new trail.
I didn't want to admit it, but deep down, I knew Mom couldn't stay. At least, we didn't have to hurt her. At least she saved us, like she wanted to. I wanted more time with her, but we got to be a family. And that's enough for me.
You. What's your next move?
What obligation have I to tell you?
The skies are battle-weary. If you plan to seize this chance and claw your way to a throne, it falls to me to stop you.
Absurd. The Mayfly wears a few feathers and fancies himself a hawk. Who gave you those feathers, Who swaddled you in the mantle of the Supreme Primarch? Spare me the braggadocio, or I'll cut that droning head from your neck.
I will never forgive you. Never! I can't stand the sight of you. All I want is to bury you, deep in oblivion.
But... your hands are bound.
Sandalphon? What's he talking about?
Beelzebub converted verses into his core and wielded its power. Or perhaps I should say, wields. Though he returned its source to your mother, traces of energy still flicker through him. Enough for him to sense Versusia at all times.
What? Beelzebub? Is he telling the truth?
And if he is, will you beg for my aid? Will you prostrate yourself at my feet? The girl is likely gone. How far will you humiliate yourself to save a husk?
Shut up! Or I'll knock you into next week.
Gloat all you want. I know you have to track down Versusia to retrieve verses.
Beelzebub. Remember what I told you? I'm saving both Mom and the angels.
Empty words. Ever heard the saying, he who chases 2 rabbits catches none?
Will you ever hear the saying, take the risk or lose it all? I heard her voice, Beelzebub. I heard my mom after she became Versusia. There's hope, okay? I'm the Singularity. I didn't save the world by accepting things are impossible.
We can save Mom, then? You're Gran and Jita, remember? Captains of the best crew ever. You've beat the odds again and again. Why not this time?
Beelzebub, we've let you be a self-obsessed pinhead long enough. Now it's your turn to be used. Oh. You're leading us to Versusia. But first, you're gonna be my sandbag.
Gran?
You don't get how much pain you've caused, do you? Turning tyrant on the skies, mouthing off about my mom and the angels? It's time someone taught you a little respect.
What a coincidence! I have my own grievances to air. A midge like you doesn't deserve the title Singularity.
Wait. The skies are teetering as is. It might not survive a clash between 2 singularities.
Make that 3. Step in if things get too rocky, okay?
What? No! Stop!
Every singularity for herself!
Perfect. 2 flies, 1 stone. I am itching for a nut. Do try and keep me entertained.
I hope you've gotten better at admitting defeat.
I'm gonna knock you down a peg since day one. Now it's time for catharsis. It's time!
Is your strength flagging already? But we've only just begun.
Let's finish this!
I'm here for you. Just like you were for me when all the skies turned their back.
Awaken! I'm not out yet! It's time!
You're wide open.
It's time!
You'll have to bring more to the table than that.
Careful, okay?
I'm going to crush you!
Not out yet!
wide open.
I've never been more sure of anything!
Enjoy your time, son. Clouds are gathering.
I'm here for you. Just like you were for me when all the skies turned their back.
These wounds are mere flea bites to an astral. Let's take it.
Not out yet! Not yet! You! You're me!
Ride and swirl. Let's take it.
Not out yet!
I'm going to crush you!
I won't let you defeat us.
Unforgivable! Don't you dare mock me!
You're wide open.
Why will you not bend? My power is supreme! You think you've won? As long as I have a mind to think and eyes to see, you will never know peace.
Come on, Beelzebub. You're embarrassing yourself.
Unless you get back the god powers of verses, you're like a sorcerer without his spells. Threat level, 0.
You want to win? Guess you're gonna have to help us search for Versusia. For Mom.
Make no mistake. The only being I help is myself.
Versusia is stranded in that space, correct?
Stranded? Not at all. She's the jailer. As soon as Lucilius and the Serpent are dispatched, she'll be back for the singularities. I think I'll go preside over that banquet of death. There is a certain gift I wish to reclaim after all. Once I've regained the peak of power, I will come thundering down on your heads. Until then...
Wait!
In this world, Beelzebub is the closest thing we have to an incarnation of chaos. That link will lead him right to the threshold of Point Zero. Before you reunite with your mother, you will have to face Beelzebub, or Versusia. Either way, its treacherous winds. But for now, the storm has let up. You should rest, and I'll begin the work of restoring the skies.
Thank you, Sandalphon.
We've won the battle, but...
Not the war. That's just the way things go, right?
We got swept up in something huge, huh? When Catalina went back to the Empire, none of us saw this coming.
Now that I think of it, that was the catalyst for everything. If only I had more foresight, perhaps none of this would have happened.
No ifs, Catalina. You did what you thought was right. What matters is we're together now.
Oh man, we've been on such a crazy ride. Looking back gives me whiplash.
Let's head back to the Grand Cipher. I'm ready for good food and a soft bed.
You said it.
All right, dears. There's more than enough to go around, so no pushing.
Today's special, Vadivas Don't You Worry Curry. And no rush eating. We got plenty of seconds.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Hey, no one goes hungry when your boy Vane's in town.
Vane, your field trainings really come in handy. I can cook for a party, but an army of mouths is a whole other weight class.
We're a team, ma'am. All your original recipes really put some zest in this fest. Swords and shields can save your bones, but only food can heal the heart. A master chef's a master hero in my cookbook.
Oh, I could get that embroidered on a pillow. Let's nurse the skies with a sweet dose of love.
Speaking of sweet, guess who's here with some sugar?
We brought strawberry shortcake. Make sure you measure your cuts so everyone gets a slice.
Oh my grub! When'd you all have time to whip up dessert?
It was a gift from Eustace, Basaraga, and the rest of the society.
Because of your tireless efforts, the refugees have begun piecing their lives back together. You have given them food and shelter. More importantly, you have given them hope. There are no words with which I can properly thank you.
The Society stockpiles more than it could ever consume. If there's anything else you need, just say the word.
Better in the mouths of the people than rotting in the warehouses.
Still, even the Society can't sustain the population of 2 islands indefinitely, right? The Grand Cipher stores only lasted half a day.
Psh, you have no idea how paranoid the top brass get about sieges. We got stocked warehouses rusting away in every cranny of the skies. Sure, they would appreciate a visit.
You know who might not be so appreciatory? Ilsa.
Oh, snickerdoodles. We still haven't talked to her. Eustace, Basaraga, could skedaddle over to the drill sergeant's office and tell her why you took the stuff, please? It's got your fingerprints on it.
You were the one who said you wanted to patch things up.
Yeah.
Though the hurly-burly has so far confined itself to Fanta Grande, we must consider the effect it will have on other skydoms. I foresee changes to trade, diplomatic relations, and national defense.
The flood of chaos sunk 2 islands. 'Tis enough to sweep in a new age of fear. And fear too often douses civil bonds.
Lucilius can send islands jiving and diving with a snap of his fingers. We're lucky most of the skies is still intact.
That's because he's not here to sink islands one by one. His true purpose is bigger and far more sinister.
First, we must put the minds of the people at ease, else the world destroy itself before Lucilius returns.
I agree. I say we return to our homelands and do whatever it takes to weather these turbulent times. Draft policy, move resources, engage citizens.
If the kingdoms of Lumiel and Fiendruck join forces, there is no dark we cannot outshine!
What of my brother's kingdom? I will be glad to play my part, though it only be that of a carrier pigeon.
Coo, coo! Listening to you Nightsies gets Cagliostro feeling like a warm, downy pillow inside.
None of your artifice, alchemist. Now, where is Siegfried?
That's enough for today.
Agreed. You champs have been duking it out since sunup. Bet your muscles are howling.
Actually, they've been flailing the old haymakers to keep things quiet. It's supposed to cool down Siegfried's dragon blood.
Makes my pulse flutter. Watching the two fight at full tilt.
Guess that's the price you pay for power.
Soares, may I ask you a question? In your quest for true strength, you renounced all weaponry. But what makes you so confident in your philosophy? Is the body really where our greatest strength lies?
You're questioning me in that knowing tone of voice. I suspect you already know the answer.
The body is like a temple. You can strengthen the walls and fill the rooms with knowledge and custom, the way sacred halls may echo with scripture and services. But without the heart, faith, fellowship, and a sense of serenity, the whole structure crumbles, as I learned myself not too long ago.
But you don't have to worry, Siegfried. You're sporting guns of steel. But what's more, you got a heart of gold.
And that heart's earned you good friends. If and when that dragon blood rouses you into a horn-tossing mood, we'll slap the sense back into you.
Oh, thank you. I would be nothing without this crew.
Don't you get all meek and mushy on me. Stand tall, man. The younger folk look up to you. Whew! All this talk is making me thirsty. Let's have Vasaraga break out the firewater today.
Friends are the wind beneath our wings.
So, the doppelgangers are no longer a threat?
Shouldn't be. It's fortunate we nipped the ordeal in the bud before any Doppel Eternals showed up.
You don't have to tell me. By the way, where are Lowain and his groupies?
Oh, they're still in timeout at the Sheep Shrine. Just until the skies have calmed down a touch.
Time out. A quaint way of describing what Matero's done to them.
No, please, it was all me. I'm terribly sorry to confine them, but we need to make sure the Kleshas are gone. For their own safety.
That wasn't them, though. Just their shadow doubles from another world.
But they had contact with the Klesha spirit thing. Look, the bros are just enjoying some R&R, while we handle the apocalypse stuff.
You must be Seox.
Got a problem with that?
Now, we're one big happy crew, and crewmates don't smoke each other's barbecue.
He tried to kill Gran. And anyone who hurts Gran doesn't deserve to breathe.
Oh dear. What a grievous misunderstanding.
Seems there's still the doppelganger's aftermath to clean up.
Did you think a mask would fool me? That it would stop me?
Wait! Stay away from it! I can explain!
You're our hero, Grimnir. You brought angels back to the skies.
No, Rose Queen. A hero would have saved Rayan. A hero wouldn't have let his friend's mother sacrifice herself. You know who stops at nothing to achieve their goals? Villains.
That was her choice. Sweetie, you're underestimating the courage and willpower it takes to make such a leap. Nothing could have stopped her. It was your combined efforts that saved our world. If you had not restored the elements, perhaps a more terrible tragedy would have unfolded. And this story isn't over yet. Gran and Jita heard Rayan's voice. No force can match a mother's love. There's a good chance Rayan's soul still survives. I believe she's still at Point Zero, fighting for Gran, for Jita, for us all.
Captain, Jita is still listless.
I know, but...
Strange, isn't it? You share a mother not because you're siblings, but because you're, in a way, the same person.
I've come to accept that Gran and Jita are two sides of the same coin, but it's still confusing when I think about it too hard. I even met them the same way.
Yeah, man. Now I got memories of swaddling a baby Gran and a baby Jita. Wild. Oh well, don't sweat the small stuff, am I right?
What about any of this is small? Like I said before, loss is a deeply personal experience. But if anyone can navigate Jita's inner abyss right now, it's you. So go to her. Let her know she isn't alone.
Yeah, bud. Plus, it ain't over yet. We still gotta bake up a plan, but we're getting Mumster back by hook or by crook. We got 2 singularities for crying out loud. Fishing up lost moms, lost islands. Haha, what can't we do?
You fought annihilation and won, Captain. Now you have a future to shape as you wish.
Huh? Gran?
Remember, Jita isn't from this world. Neither am I. It's lonely, being untethered on strange seas. If Gran could just reach out and anchor her, give her a sense of belonging, that would mean the world.
Wow! Who melted you into gooey sap?
What? I never...
At long last. I've tracked them. Now the hunt.
We'll save her, I promise.
When you feel lonely, just remember. You have me and Vern, and all our friends on the Grand Cipher.
We're the anchor to your ship and the apple to your pie.
I'm sure that Rayan, your mom, has laughter and stories to share with all of us. So please, please, don't give up. We'll find your family again.
Thanks, Lyria. Where there's friendship, there's hope. Right, Gran? Hi, kids. I know things seem bleak, but silver linings, right? I mean, somehow, some way, I got to meet you. I just wish I could have stayed with you longer. Joined you on your big, crazy journey. But I've already had my own airship adventure. You kiddos are just gonna have to find your own way and see for yourselves what's waiting at the end of the skies. And when the two of you harbor safely in Estalucia, I promise we'll be right there waiting for you. So yes, things are bewildering now. But I want to believe that as long as you keep on sailing, keep on hoping, you and your crew will find all you ever wanted. 'Cause your happiness was all I ever wanted.